Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here to some more Fan Fridays. Let's check out this battle from Justine, which is going to look pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever seen a Dialga Glalie lead before. It's going to be the Mega Glalie. We're going to be supporting that with the Pheromosa. There's a Shuckle involved. Now leading with the Shuckle is also something you don't really see that often. So it looks like we're in for an interesting battle with the opponent, bringing the Rayquaza, Zapdos, double Master Ball, double Shiny. This is going to be a special little battle right here. I can feel it now. So that is a level 17 Dialga. Oh, it's going to be the level 5 Palkia destroying hackers. At this time, level 17 Dialga destroying hackers. What's the Dialga going to do? Also, it is Mega Glalie. So we got Refrigerate coming in. Oh, this could get spicy, guys. This could get spicy quick. So that's going to be the Mega Rayquaza from the opponent as well. Mega Glalie facing off. And we're going to see what the Dialga brings to the table. So that's going to be Delta Stream. We have a lot of animation. I don't know what's going to happen, and we got to wait to see what happens, except it's actually a straight up Glalie going to go for the instant explosion, and that is going to be that. So Dialga, this is going to be Telepathy, hidden ability Dialga. Because of that, Strong Wind's going to weaken the hit. But, I mean, Refrigerate Explosion doesn't matter, and it looks like you can just do that with the Glalie and win. So Rayquaza still goes down, and I mean, that's enough to neutrally split damage KO a Zapdos, which is crazy to think about. So already leading pretty strong, and Dialga's gonna get the Trick Room. So I guess that's the idea. Get in the Glalie, you nuke everything, Dialga gets free Trick Room, and then we can bring in some other fun stuff. So that's gonna be Moltres from the opponent. Level 15 Dialga destroys hackers. Let's see it. And Articuno. Double Master Ball, double Shiny, of course. So now Shuckle comes in. We have the Trick Room Shuckle. What is it going to do? Like, how, yeah, like, can, like, Shuckle buff up the Dialga and pull some shenanigans? I don't even know what's going to happen. So Shuckle going to go Toxic, using that speed to just get down some poison onto the Moltres. Means it's going to be pretty much Dialga versus, ooh, Gravity, nice. I'm going to say it's Dialga versus the, Articuno, but the Gravity, I like it. I just like that nice little bit of tech, you know, Trick Room into the Gravity. Dialga's setting up just fine right here. And then the Ice Beam onto Dialga, that's going to be more than enough to KO, but it is a Focus Sash on Dialga, so that's kind of the idea. Like, if something outspeeds, it's not going to be super likely that both Pokemon are going to outspeed the Glalie and then double focus the Dialga. So Glalie tanks a hit, it's fine, nukes everything, and then Telepathy keeps it safe. So Dialga is going to get that Trick Room off, and then because of its level, it's going to be able to use the Gravity as well. And now Shuckle is going to go for the Acupressure. Dialga has Toxic. Everything's poisoned for the opponent's side. So yeah, after like that big nuke, it really does slow down the battle. It's not like you're just following up with instant devastation. But I mean, this is how the guy wants to play the game. So that's going to be the Acupressure for that special defense boost. Shuckle going to be good right there. And then Moltres is going to come in on that Flamethrower and finish off Dialga. So yeah, you can follow this up with anything that you want. I mean, we've seen these strategies before, like same when it comes, not even just the Glalie, but also when it comes to, like, the Galvanized Golem. That's some absurd amounts of damage as well. I think if you actually run the Choice Band, it's more damage than the Glalie by quite a bit. And now we have Pheromosa in. So what is this Pheromosa going to do? It's under Trick Room, so that's kind of strange. It's going to Protect, so it looks like it wants to stall out the Trick Room before things get a little awkward. And then Shuckle's going to Acupressure. So Shuckle going to just keep with that Acupressure on itself, gaining those stats, special defense. Ice Beam onto the Pheromosa, not really going to do anything. And then Moltres' Flamethrower, not going to do anything as well. So Shuckle's grabbing stats. Pheromosa doesn't have to worry at this point. And we're going to see what happens. And the poison is really adding up on the Moltres. Like, the opponent's going to just lose at some point. So Shuckle's going to Guard Split onto the Pheromosa. That is crazy. And I'm wondering, like, what can Pheromosa do with that then? Because it's pretty frail. Now it gets pretty tanky. Alright, the Flamethrower will be the decider right there. Super effective hit on the Pheromosa. Pheromosa will barely survive, and that's going to be a berry. So Confusion Berry, we got the Figgy Berry, Blizzard Pheromosa. So the Gravity coming into play. Blizzard doing a little bit of damage right there. Articuno also getting ticked heavily by that Toxic, and that should be enough to take down the Moltres. Just a little away. Alright. So Twist Dimension's going to return to normal off of that one. Then Pheromosa's still going to Protect, though. So it looks like Shuckle setting up for the late game just in case. Moltres' Flamethrower will be protected. And the Articuno's Ice Beam will be protected. I don't know, I think... Actually, yeah, you kind of need that double focus. Now the Flamethrower should be enough then. And now that the speed is reversed. So yeah, I guess it was just double focus in case something happened. Weird things happen, because then, like, okay, say the Moltres lands on the Pheromosa, well then the Ice Beam is going to hit the Shuckle anyway, so that's just fine. And then Articuno's Poison... Not going to be enough, but then Pheromosa gets the outspeed, and that's going to be it. So the gravity combos are fun. If anything, what I like most about this strategy is it just kind of shows, like, what you can do. You can bring almost any level Pokemon with the right supportive Pokemon, and the Trick Room's going to happen. We see this with the level 1 Fear Mimikyu, but then we see this with all kinds of Pokemon like the Porygon. We saw the level 5 Palkia get it set up. This Dialga got it set up, went into the gravity. So, I mean, even if you get, like, a really slow or low-level Pokemon, and you can secure their setup, that means you get 2 turns. You get your Trick Room, get 1 little bit of extra setup. Depending on how the field's going at that point, you can bring another Pokemon. I love Blizzard. I love anything that utilizes that gravity. So we get it in, and let's go into the next one. Alright, so let's see what happens in this battle. It is an interesting kind of team, because yeah, like, I feel like you can come out of that really strong. You just throw in the Alolan Marowak, and then sweep it from there. But also, you know, players want to do their own things. Like, I think that there's also maybe an understanding that, hey, if I bring in the Shuckle, I'm setting up Acupressure while I'm also putting down the Toxic. Shuckle just becomes invincible. Wouldn't be surprised if there's also just, like, Chesto Resto on that Shuckle. So, clean out the field, get 2, and that's like a 2v3-ish, 2v2 eventual, but with the Trick Room advantage. So then you just starve out your opponent from there. Poison everything, get the unkillable Shuckle set up, Pheromosa's providing support, and then you just kind of win. So it's kind of like the pace of the game gets brought to a halt after what just the crazier openings, you know? It's like, oh, just instant, boom, explosion, clear out everything, Dialga's telepathy comes in, and then that's kind of that. So Charizard's going to go down, Aegislash in the shield form is just too tanky, unfortunately, but at least we're taking out the Charizard right there. Critical hit, I don't even think it came close to mattering after the damage we saw in that last game. And even then, the Aegislash, like, that's a lot of damage. So now Blade form comes in, Aegislash with the Sacred Sword. It's going to connect on Dialga. I don't really think the super effective hit matters because Focus Sash, and this is what I mean, like, either it's going to be heavy focus on Dialga to get rid of that Trick Room, or then Glalie taking a kill and it doesn't matter anyways. So that's going to be that, and then Marshadow comes in, but Trick Room's up. So how are we going to deal with the Marshadow, especially because it can steal stats? And now we have Pheromosa coming in under the Trick Room. That's risky. That's a bold move. We're going to see how this one pays off. So Pheromosa is going to take that Protect right there. Already saw the Focus Sash, so it's really going to be onto what Dialga can do, and it doesn't get to do anything because of the Shadow Sneak. But I think that's kind of what you need, you know? If the opponent didn't attack the Dialga, it actually would have gone better for him, because now Shuckle comes in, we have that Trick Room turn, so we're going to Guard Swap it, then Pheromosa gets tankier, and then even though it's going to take a hit or something, or Guard Split, Guard Swap, you know, whatever, it's going to get tankier, and now it's not going to die. So Sacred Sword onto the Shuckle, it gave up some of its tankiness for that, but it's okay, and then Spectral Thief onto the Pheromosa. Pheromosa is in, like, good range for that. So Aegislash will avoid the Blizzard. That's unfortunate. Oh man, sorry for the burp. That's unfortunate right there. In Blade form, that's really what you want to do. After you Shuckle, oh, there's the shenanigans. Aegislash with the double avoid though. Now, okay, that woke me up, guys. That brings some shenanigans. Now I can see the gravity is actually like pretty important. So the opponent running an interesting round strat. Kind of, but goes for the Spectral Thief instead of the round on the Marshadow this time. Shuckle takes huge damage off of that, but it looks like it's not Chesto Resto. It's sitting on a Confusion Berry as well. I mean, now this has been more interesting. I was like, alright, it's kind of boring to bring the stall stuff after you have such a good Trick Room setup. But nah, Acupressuring onto Pheromosa, turning Pheromosa into the sweeper, gets a free effective minimize with that evasion boost. Round is going to land on Shuckle, not doing a lot of damage, not very effective, stuff like that. Marshadow now going to round as well, and I mean, if it wasn't resisted, I think it could work a little better. And Pheromosa with that Blizzard. Aegislash with 3 avoids on the Blizzard. That's just ridiculous. Marshadow takes damage, Twist Dimensions return to normal. I mean, that's actually amazing. Because you either have the After You, which, you know, you can use that with Trick Room, and then when Trick Room wears off, Pheromosa is still the fastest thing on the field. I really like that about the strat. And then Pheromosa, actually highest stat is the speed on this one. So not as offensive. Pheromosa shouldn't have that. Is this hit point defense invested Pheromosa? And just because that, the base speed is still higher or something? Is that what's happening here? Like, I would at least tweak that beast boost, maybe just a little to get it right where it needs to be. Max hit points, max speed. What is going on with this Pheromosa? Shadow Sneak onto the Shuckle will be enough to take it down, because Shuckle wasn't going for itself this time. You know, it wasn't doing what it needed to. There was no Toxic, there was no self-acupressure, but then Pheromosa comes in, gets the outspeed onto the Noivern. It was tanky anyway. Aegislash finally dies. That should have happened a while ago. Noivern needs a 4-time super effective hit, and that's like just the Pheromosa Blizzard Sweep. But after you, all right. That actually gave me a bit more hope for the strat, because that was just weird. It's like, why are you bringing the Pheromosa? I could understand if there was something going on there. It's cool that Shuckle can guard split it, but then you have to stall out the Trick Room. No, you don't have to stall out the Trick Room with that after you. So it ended up working out. There we go, guys. Hope you all enjoyed the battles. That was a neat little strategy, and we got to see just something different. Like, that was so different and it worked. I love it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, I'll see you in the next Fan Fridays.